Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. In today's video, we are going to be going over my top 5 favorite booty moves. Now, there are 1,000 different ways to train your booty, but the good old-fashioned stuff is really what works. You don't need to be doing all these crazy movements. And yes, of course, I do crazy movements sometimes, as you see in my videos, but you really don't need to be doing all that crazy stuff. I only do the crazy stuff because, number one, I get bored. Number two, I like to kind of have my muscles doing something else other than the good old-fashioned stuff. But today we are going to be going over my top 5 favorite, and I'm sure you've seen them before, but these are the ones that really do work and that you do need to be doing in your routine, and I still do them in my routines. And I hope that you guys find this video beneficial. Please make sure that you're following me on all my other social media channels. I will link them below. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me and supports what I do every day. So I hope you guys enjoy this workout slash my top 5 booty moves. Alright guys, enjoy the workout. Hey guys, so my first favorite exercise is back squats. Except this time we're going to be using a mini loop band. I will leave the link below in the description box if you'd also like to purchase the ones that I recommend. So with the back squat, what you're going to want to focus on is almost like you're sitting back in a chair. Now I did go a little bit lighter for these. I used a total of 95 pounds. I have 25s on each side of the bar. And you're going to really focus on squeezing your glutes at the top and making sure that you're hitting parallel if you can, or a little bit below parallel, as you can see here. And you're really going to want to focus on pushing your knees out towards your pinky toes the entire time. I'm also going to show you guys a different angle here so you can see where my foot placement is. It's going to be about shoulder width or a little bit wider than shoulder width, whatever's most comfortable for you and your body mechanics. It's going to be a little bit different for everyone. So you're just going to put the bar on your back, take a few steps back, and start squatting. You're going to make sure that you breathe in as you're going down and breathe out as you're going up for the best workout. And for exercise number 2, we are going to be doing Bulgarian split squats with dumbbells. You can also do these with a barbell. That is a lot more difficult. You can also use kettlebells, and it is a little bit difficult to place your foot on the bench. Don't worry, everyone has difficulty with it. And what you're going to want to focus on is squeezing up through your heel into your glute. So you're just going to want to make sure that you can wiggle your toes at the front, and you're going to try to aim for 10 to 12 reps on each side. Same with the back squats as before. And it is a little bit difficult to balance, so don't feel like you're failing if you can't balance all the time. It is difficult, so don't worry about that. You're going to want to make sure that your front knee is not going over your front toes. Again, here is a different angle for you guys so you can really get the idea of this movement. So you're going to I like to do this obviously next to the mirror so you can look and see where your foot is. I still mess up all the time though, so don't worry about that. Again, you're going to want to focus on pushing through with your heels. You should be able to wiggle those front toes at all times. And for your back foot, you just want to have it in the most comfortable position for you. Sometimes I do put it flat on the bench like you can see here, or sometimes I will actually put my toes on and I can get a better balance like that. My third favorite booty move is the hip thrust. These can be done various ways. This is the easiest way that I find, is with a bench and just a barbell. I do have the barbell pad on there. Most gyms have these. If you don't have one of them, I do recommend purchasing one. I will of course link that below for you guys in the description box. It's pretty impossible to do without that pad on there. It will hurt your hip bones a lot, so try not to do that. So what you're going to have is you're going to have your front legs at a 90-degree angle flat on the ground, and you really want to go all the way down and squeeze your glutes at the top as much as you can. Don't worry if you can't do these super heavy. This is pretty light for me, 135. I just put 45s on each side. Again, I'm going to show you guys a different angle so you can get more of the idea of it. You're really going to want to focus on digging your shoulder blades into the bench there. So you're just going to make sure that the plates are on each side. Sometimes they can get a little bit messed up. You can also put clips on. I didn't that day. So you're just gonna go and sit down and you're gonna roll it up. I'm pretty sure I messed this up because I couldn't get under it. So just make sure that you have enough room to get under, and then roll it through, and then you're just gonna get up a little bit and again dig those shoulder blades into the bench. The bench should be right under the edge of your shoulder blades. As you can see here, I'm gonna lift it up a little bit and just get into position and make sure that everything is good to go before I actually start the movement. So as you can see here, my legs are at a 90-degree angle at the top, and that's really what you want to focus on. This will also work your hamstrings quite a bit as well. And again, don't forget to squeeze at the top. That's the most important part. So guys, for this next movement, it is going to be a one-handed dumbbell sumo squat. Now this is obviously not a typical move that you see, but I have added this into my routine over the past year and have seen great results. It really focuses on your outer glute. So what you're going to want to do is get in a wider stance with your toes pointed out at a 45-degree angle and grab the dumbbell with one hand. I do believe I was using a 45 to 50-pound dumbbell, and you're going to want to make sure that your knees are pointed out towards your pinky toes at all times as much as possible, and squeeze at the top. It is less movement on that one. And of course, my fifth one is going to be the Jefferson lunge. Again, this is a little bit of a different movement. It's not a very typical movement that you see. However, again, I have added this one in and seen great results with it. So this one can be a little tricky to set up. I usually put the dumbbell or the barbell on the floor first and then just step over and pick it up. You're going to want to be squeezing your glute at the top as much as you can. This movement can feel a little awkward at first, but once you get the hang of it, I really think you will love it. You're going to want to make sure that your front knee does not go over your front toes, and it's going to be a pretty wide lunge. A lot of people's flexibility can be difficult with this one, but again, here is a different view for you. So you see you're just going to step over and then go down and make sure that your back toes are just on the floor, and you're going to be squeezing up with your heel at the top. This is a really great movement because it does isolate each glute, and you can really fire those glutes this way. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it very informative. Please make sure to throw this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I love you guys. See you next time.